Hey, well, hey, it's your girl Diva. I'm here again with the message for you guys concerning the self-destruction. Some people end up self-destructing themselves. You can try to tell them what to do for the longest, but they keep doing everything wrong and they don't want to listen. That's them hard-headed. That's their hard-headed spirit, guys. Yes, the hard-headed spirit. You got to teach them. You try to teach them what to do, but you can't keep telling them because they're going to keep doing the same thing they've been doing for the longest. So that hard-headed person that you've been trying to get to do right in their relationship, girl, they ain't going to never do right until they get it in their head. It's too hard. The head too hard. Hard-headed spirit. Stay tuned. We about to get ready to dive deep into this message. All right, guys, it's someone in your energy, okay? I don't know if it's a friend, a family, somebody that's near to you. You guys need to be watching because this person is not going to do right. They're going to keep on stealing. They're going to keep on lying and cheating. Even though you keep on trying to tell them what to do, it's not going to work. They're going to keep on doing the same old thing. You take things away from them and they still going to go get another one. If they go back and if you try to take a person from them, if you tell them to stop talking to this person and you in a relationship with this person, they still talking to an ex, and you take them away from them, they still gonna be trying to talk to them. Not necessarily taking them from the person, okay? Because I don't need y'all out here taking nobody, man. But you understand what I'm saying. If you get this person to stop talking to them, they still gonna keep going back. This is the hard-headed type of person that we're talking about. They're not loyal. They're not gonna do what's right because they're not connected. When you're not connected, it's just not gonna right. It's not gonna be right. Okay, so it's people out here that's out here really just out here trying to get in relationships, go from relationship to relationship, but still out here doing wrong things and out here in these streets doing the wrong things. So I need you to watch out for these individuals, because whoever this is, they've I wouldn't say they've contracted anything, but I mean, it could happen and you don't want to end up catching anything from this person. Whoever this is, they're very, very hard-headed. They like to be out in the streets. So if your person is always telling you, hey, I was asleep when you called me last night, or If your person tell you I was asleep when you called me last night, and you know they always saying it, it's always some type of excuse. You need to watch out for that. You need to watch them, baby. Keep your eyes on them. Or if you can't trust them, just let it go. You know what I'm saying? If you can't trust a person, you always have to keep on questioning them, going through their phone, trying to figure out what's going on, what's in their email, what's on their Facebook, what's on their YouTube, whatever they doing, what they looking at. If you gotta be that close in contact with that person, that means you shouldn't be with them anyway, because they're untrustworthy. These people will never do right, just like the Israelites with Moses. When Moses and the Israelites kept telling them, God kept telling him to tell them, don't bring in idols, don't bring in these things, do not worship other gods. They kept doing it. They kept going back because it was satisfying their hunger. It was satisfying their flesh. And see, that's the thing. I'm telling you, this person here is definitely satisfying their flesh. They're out here in these streets, and I feel like whoever this is, they're definitely having sexual contact with these people, and you want to be careful because Spirit does not want you in anything like that. He does not want you to be around people who are unfaithful, who are not loyal, who are not royalty. And that's the type of person I feel like for many of you guys, you don't have the right person because they're not connected. They're not even connected to the Most High. They're still living in this sinful world. They're still doing things, and it's not that we don't sin. We sin too, but they want to keep doing it. It's like it's a desire that they keep doing it. They just keep going after it. Even in Proverbs, I don't know what Proverbs it is, girl, but it tells you try not, don't run after things that's gonna be wicked. Don't run after those type of things. And this is the type of person this is. They're very wicked. They're running after the wrong things. They're looking into doing the wrong things, and it's something that they desire. It's exciting to them. Who gets excited about doing stuff like that? People that's not connected, okay? You want to make sure you're not getting yourself involved with this. Also, you also want to watch out for this person, because at this type of individual that we're talking about, you're gonna know who it is because it's something about their car. You're always talking it's something about their car. Either their car is something always happens to their car. Somebody always, like, their window probably been busted, or something, it's not starting, or it's something in the car that you done found. It's something dealing with the car, and I need you guys to know that, because that's who I'm speaking of. And if it's not the car, it's something about how their transportation, how they're always saying they can't come see you, or they can't do this. It's always them not being able to get to you. They're always making up some type of excuse. And these are the type of individuals you don't want to mix with, because you may end up, finding out this person is not true. And if you falling in love with this person, this could hurt you, of course. Unfaithful people are not good. Okay, so like I said, with Moses and the Israelites, every time he took his eye off of them, they was doing something else. It's like, long as he was there, they was good. And then every time he would go and talk with the Lord or go off somewhere, him and Aaron, Aaron was actually with them, but Moses would go off, and every time he turned his back, they was doing something else. It's kind of like a child when you leave them with some candy, you tell them not to touch it, but you leave and they touch it. Yeah, that type of energy. But see, this ain't candy. This person who we speaking of that's in your life is always, every time when you around, they being faithful. They trying to act like they faithful. But when as soon as you turn your back, they out here touching no candy, doing things they ain't supposed to be doing. Out here in these streets, running around trying to find another person, another opportunity to find someone. Yeah, you might, okay, that text message just came through. Look, somebody's gonna end up receiving a text message, okay? And so when you receive this text message, I don't think it's even you receiving the text message. I feel like it's this person. So when you're around this person, there's going to be a text message, or you may have already seen this person and y'all were together and they received a text message. They didn't want to show you. If they're always hiding their phone from you, like you ain't even trying to look. You just sitting there, y'all watching the movie, and you just look down and they doing all this. Watch out for them people. They're not the right ones. This is not someone you need in your life, because they're not going to be loyal to you. Of course, at the end of the day, remember the Israelites, I don't even think they even ever made it to the promised land. They never made it because they kept on being distracted. And that's the type of person you dealing with. They're always distracted. They'll never find the correct person to be with because they're always distracted by the next best thing. If it's another woman coming by, baby, they're going to be all up over there looking at them. Like I said, when you leave, they're going to be over there trying to chase after that one. It's like, they always trying to do something that ain't supposed to be right. And they're connecting to people that you don't. I feel like some of you guys, this person is also connecting to someone who you are close to, okay? They're connected to them. Your friend ain't told you. Your sister ain't told you. Your brother ain't told you. They ain't told you that this person done tried to come at them. But it's always, I feel like what I'm seeing, like, it's some sneaky connections. Like, when they at your house, they brush up against your sister or your brother. They be they always trying to show themselves off around your people. It's always something that they're doing, but you're not seeing it because you figuring, okay, my sister or my brother won't do me like that, but this person will do you like that. Trust and believe. And I feel like you really need to watch out for that, because I don't know who your friend is or who your person you be having around your person, baby. You need to watch that too. If this is someone, if you're the type of person who have your friends or your relatives around your person while y'all together, you need to watch out. I'm telling you, I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's some type of scandal, something like that. You need to get yourself together, because this is not, it ain't all pretty and fine and dandy, because you can tell it's almost like you already know this energy that you have is like almost stressing you out, but you already know it's something, but you're trying to tell yourself it ain't, because you want a man or you want a woman or you want somebody around. You want to have friends. You want to make sure you have company with you. That's why, because you're afraid to be alone. But you got to get yourself together and try to make sure that you're doing what's right. You want to make sure you're not staying in connections with people that just because you want somebody around you. That's not what it is. That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to continue to do that. You want to face the fact that you need to be able to be alone and learn how to connect. Just like Moses used to connect with the Lord. You need to learn how to do that too. So therefore you'll know whenever something going wrong. See, just like when he went, every time he went to go connect with the Lord, that's when he saw them cheating. They was cheating on the Lord. And if you want to catch somebody, or if you want to find out what's really going on with somebody, instead of going to get these readings and stuff, you want to make sure you go to the Lord first, so that when you come back from being in the presence of the Lord, he gonna show you exactly what that person doing. You ain't gonna have to get all that done. You ain't gonna have to just be trying to play FBI and investigating everything around you. You don't have to do all that, because the person won't be, look, like I said, you're gonna get the full information. A lot of times God will show you in your dreams or in your visions. So that's all you have to do, is just connect to the divine, and you'll know what's up, baby. Anyway, this is the end of the message. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I hope you take precaution, or you actually listen to this message and take heed to it, because you don't want to mix and mingle yourself with people like this, because they ain't no good. They ain't loyal. These girls ain't loyal. These girls ain't loyal. These girls ain't loyal. I'm just saying, you got to keep yourself together, baby. Everything I'm telling you is true. So make sure you listen. Anyway, I love you with the love of the Lord. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, be blessed. Make sure that you're connecting to the people that you're supposed to be connecting to, and ask the Lord to show you who it is that you need to connect to. You'll know, because your spirit gonna bear witness with that. Your spirit gonna bear witness with their spirit. Just trust and believe. If you guys want to donate to this channel or send a generous size donation to my Cash App, be sure to go to Cash App $DivaTV, or you can go to my PayPal. It's right there in the description bar below. Any prayer requests, send them to my email. I have been writing them down on my cards here. All of the prayer requests here. Get the book. This is Wake, Pray, and Slay. These are my prophetic journals. And this here is The Burning Bridge. It's an amazing book. It's real small and it's really straight to the point, and it's a great message to let you help you through any struggles that you've been going through. I'm telling you, my story is amazing, and I need you to get it. Go ahead and get that book, baby, for real, and also get the merch. I know that's a lot of stuff to do, but do it. Just go follow, follow suit and do what you gotta do. Support this channel. I love you guys, and if you new, subscribe to the channel, baby. And if you y'all know what's up. Thank y'all for showing up. I love y'all. Peace, love, and light.